Hello everyone and welcome back to RG Dividends. Today we're going to discuss our InvestEngine portfolio. If you've looked at the latest video that we made, June, we've hit all-time highs. But today we're going to look at our InvestEngine portfolio. So we have different portfolios, which then makes up the whole portfolio as one. So today we're going to actually dig in to our invest portfolio. So going into it, we, as you can see from the graph here, we have hit all-time highs. If you do wonder what all of this little white dot is, it's just dividends or buying. We will be buying something live for you to see how it works. So this is all buying and dividends being reinvested. Right, so if we look at this, is basically our portfolio. There's been some additions to the portfolio, so we're going to discuss how the portfolio has performed, which ETFs are actually leading the gains, how much dividend have sort of come in the last month, which was June, what I'm going to buy this month. We're going to do that live. So without further ado, let's look at the dividends. So if we look at dividends, so we started on this one, which was further money. I think it was 65,000 around August, and then obviously we start receiving dividends. So as of today, which is the 5th of July, is 2,188 in dividends inside my ISA, so we don't pay tax or anything. And we received, in June, let me see if I can actually go into it. So you can see all the dividends that we received during June in this portfolio, which then obviously gets reinvested. So if we do go back onto here, you can see which ones are doing really well. So Wisdom Tree Global Quality Dividend Growth we're up 13%. UK basically dividends, or UKD, 17%. WQDS 16.95. These are basically the top of the pyramid. Some covered calls. These are recently been added 2 or 3 months ago, and I like this one, the Arc Innovation. So it's basically global technology companies, and I really like it, and it seems to be doing quite well. Some of the holdings, obviously Tesla, AMD, and so on. You can pretty much have a look at it, and then you got ones that the solid ones, VHYL. I don't know if I'm mentally attached to this one, but I just love the fact that I'm constantly receiving dividends from VHYL. It's an amazing ETF. 1935. JEGP, we're down 326. We had a bit of a dip, just basically on some of the companies that it invests in, and these are basically the top of the pyramid as well. That's been added through some dividends. And then we got the STIP. That's doing quite well. Obviously we get monthly payment from them, as you saw. This is my new one. We'll go through it. You'll actually see me now buying some of this ETF, and we'll talk about it a little bit. And then these are the trustworthy ones. So this one is 21.09, 18.52, and then we've got the Vanguard 11.95. I got rid of this one because I do have, just looking at my whole portfolio, I do have a lot of other things that I would like to invest in at the moment with blockchain and Bitcoin. I just need to see where it's going to go. I think there's a lot more exciting technologies to sort of invest in, and one of these is basically this. So this one is the Wisdom Tree Physical AI, Humanoids and Drones. So I'm not going to bore you into what it actually sort of does, but you can sort of see it basically all business using artificial intelligence in machines that work in the real world. So what if you go to any shops in nowadays, if you look at all the tills, everything is changing. We no longer have humans sort of doing the work. We have AI, and obviously that's never going to change now, is it? Because that's basically the way of the future. And if you look at a lot of the wars, recent wars, they're basically being fought by drones. Massive impact in the way you defend yourself and how you attack. And then this is already sort of happening. You just got to look around. You're driving the motorway, you got Waymo, you got the Teslas, you got all of these new technologies sort of, if they're not up and running now, they're going to be up and running. And then obviously automated factories. You look at Amazon, you look at all these other different factories. It's just robots everywhere. I was actually had the pleasure of watching BMW building motorbikes, and it's just amazing the actual amount of robots that actually do everything. And there's only so few humans actually in that warehouse, and it was just churning out motorbike after motorbike. So, and obviously that is the future. And then obviously warehouse systems, sensors, so computer chips, control systems and other parts. So I love this because I think this is where we're going in the next 5 to 10 years. So without further ado, live, by the way, just is it accumulating? The price is a little bit higher than I'll like, but because it's a new technology, I'm willing to sort of pay for that. So we're going to put 300 there, and that will get done tomorrow. And then while we're buying, I'm also going to put more money. So this tomorrow will be I'm going to put more money in here, which is basically the monthly dividends. So we're going to go 75. We'll split it. Confirm. We're going to go back. For all of you that have never seen this interface before, I'm inside a broker called InvestEngine. Here it is. Actually, my first broker that I started investing in. Very good. I like it. Confirm. And that's basically it. So if we look in transactions, all of these are going to be processed. Now, this here, I want to know. So obviously someone signed up to InvestEngine using my referral. Send me an email because I want to give you a gift. I want to either buy you a share, whatever. We can come to terms with something because you are my first referral, and I want to give you something else as a treat because this is really, it sort of made my day in the morning when I look at the whole portfolio. As you can see, all of these are just constantly being reinvested. Now, if we go to Snowball Holdings, you can see the whole, I think it's 16 items that we have. And if we look at the growth, I think this is quite important that you can see all the dividends that I've been receiving. In the beginning, in August, was all buy, me just slowly buying it. But as we get towards the end, you can see a lot of it is just dividends being reinvested inside the ISA. If we look at the portfolio, we're up 12,000. But overall, we invested 65, we're now 87. Let's go back to here. We're actually up 24,000. So this is it. If you wanna use InvestEngine, there will be a little link. So as you saw, if you do open an account with them, I'll also get a little bit of a treat, and hopefully together you can see all these white dots is all being reinvestments and buys. So this will be done tomorrow, all those orders that we just placed in. So this will be, if you click on that, orders have been placed. They usually do it around the afternoon of next working day, so it'll be a Monday. But all in all, really happy with the update or the portfolio and how it's moving. If you like to see more of this, do come and visit our website. As you can see, the subscribers are growing, the videos are growing, everything is growing. The portfolio is doing really well, and it's quite nice to see that everything that we talk about is finally working. So there's a lot of things, to sort of if you've been following the journey, you can see how much the portfolio has actually grown. You can basically see that the pyramid and all these other strategies that we have in place do work. And that's basically the latest InvestEngine update. If you do have a portfolio, or if you're thinking of investing using InvestEngine, let me know in the comments. Let me know how your portfolio is performing this year. We are in pretty much July, so we're sort of halfway through the year, and we've done really well. How's your returns? Remember, this is my journey. I would like to know about your journey. It's not about comparing, about mine's bigger than yours or yours is bigger, whatever. We're all going through it. So if you've enjoyed this update, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next portfolio update. Right, guys, I'll see you inside RG Dividends. I've been RG, you've been wonderful. Cheerio.